Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 39th installment of Bullsitting on TSWS Gaming.
Is it really the 39th?
This week we will be talking the 39th, bruv.
The 39th.
This week we will be talking about This week we'll be talking about the shocking non-Soulsborne game being made by the Soulsborne developer. Harry Potter saying no thank you to last generation consoles. Microsoft exposing their true agenda with the ActiBliz acquisition, and Elon Musking. I'm your host, Lok7, and joining me today is the incomparable Ham Solo and a very special guest, Mr. Cali Rex.
What up,
So
brother?
before we start,
Yeah. We
welcome,
gotta dig into
Cali
your
Rex.
chest real quick, Cali Rex. We gotta dig into your chest and figure out a couple. At least Loke got to figure out a couple things. I already know what the deal is with you. I already know you're cool and whatnot. But Loke has some questions that he asks every guest that some people take it. Some people are proud, and some people they toes curl from being a little nervous and a little they don't like answering the question straightforward. So I'm just giving you a heads up on what Loke has in store for you. Go ahead, Loke. Go ahead and give it to him. Go ahead.
Well, it's not a democracy, so you know that you don't have a choice here, Kelly Rex. I need you to tell me what is the best game of all time, the best console of all time, and what is the best current console. And I need the whys for each one of these. So let's start with the first one, the best game of all time, and why.
Wait, okay.
It has to be one.
I just want to be clear.
It has to be one.
Is this like the best game of all time to me, or that I think?
Yes, this is all to you.
Okay.
It's about you, man.
No sidestepping.
Spoilers, check the poster behind the man. Okay, why is Kingdom Hearts 2 the best game of all time?
Well, first of all, it really improves on the first game with the combat, the music, the characters, the writing, and that's something every sequel should do when it comes to making a sequel about a game, right? It should improve upon what was already established. And I think that game just perfects everything to a T. Just the music is just outstanding in that game. The combat is just really fast paced and it set the benchmark for the series, to be honest. And not only that, but the character writing was just really gripping at certain moments. I don't want to spoil the whole game because I know you're trying to get into the game. So I'll just say that there are certain moments that are really gripping to me. If you just play through the first game and just feel that connection between the characters. That's just why it's the greatest game of all time to me, okay?
Yeah, I mean, you sold it, bruv. You sold it all the way. Welcome, Cozy Beluga.
Cozy,
how you feeling, bro?
Cozy coming in here messy as hell. As usual, coming in absolutely filthy.
Looking ashy. Open that camera. Let's see you, girl.
No. I'm not close. Let me put on a shirt. Nothing.
Right. Let's go to the chat real quick.
A mess.
Yes. Sentinel says, "Isn't Loke7 always late?" No, I'm never late. Sit your ass down, boy.
He says, late
"Oh my God, killer questions, Loke7." Yeah. All right. Anyways, second question.
But he wasn't
Kelly
late.
Rex,
he wasn't late. This isn't on Loke.
It's cool, man. It's cool. I'll be the bad guy. Kelly Rex, ask, what's the best console of all time and why?
PS2. I think the PS2 had a lot of great games, and some of those.
Man of culture.
I grew up with the PS2. I actually told Ham that I grew up playing the PS2 when I was young. So the PS2 had a lot of great games. Some of those games still haven't been ported to other consoles. So it's just a crying shame that there are games that are on the PS2 that just stuck on that system.
Including a couple from Armored Core.
Yeah.
So Good choice, man. Good choice. PS2, greatest console of all time. Last question.
Whatever.
What is the best current console? And
Best
why?
current console?
Yes.
I have to say the Switch.
Oh man. You're going so well.
Your face!
Cozy, get dressed, alright? Get
I'm
dressed.
wearing a shirt. I'm wearing a shirt.
Ah, hell! I thought your camera was off. Damn it! All right, fine. Take it, Cozy. Feel yourself. You and your weebs on Nintendo Switch with your kiddie game.
I'm not a weeb.
Whatever.
Oh, my games are so
whatever.
sophisticated adult because they have red blood and violence. Well, red blood.
Don't they do white blood on the Switch? Anyways, before we partake in this week's session of digital savagery,
go to another planet and utilize the native population to die and kill things for you.
I don't know what's up with your mic. I don't know what's up with your mic, Cozy.
I know you sound like you coming in out of 80s television. I don't know if you're using the right mic.
Yeah,
right now.
You need to stop buying these mics from Make-A-Wish. All right, you need to stop buying these mics from Make-A-Wish. I need you to go to Razer,
what up, Mr.
or Sony, or
Dark?
something. All right, Make-A-Wish is not helping you out. I mean, they're really kicking your ass.
Oh, I know why.
But anyway.
Okay.
Anyways,
weird. It decided to switch. It just decided to switch my default mic.
No.
Welcome to the show.
You went to go out and get the proper mic. That's what you did. Anyway, Kelly Rex, what you been playing this past week?
I've been playing a lot of Neon White and Grounded, to be honest.
Ooh, is it as good as the rating say? Neon White, I mean.
Neon. Yes, it's. I'm absolutely addicted to it. I've actually been competing with a friend to break his scores because the game is all about trying to complete the levels as fast as you can. It's kind of like speedrunning. So the game is just absolutely fun. It's honestly just a rush, just trying to see if you can get just like beat your score. Like there are some people that have like 0. whatever seconds into the level that they completed. Some people have 17. Yeah, it's all about speedrunning. Well, you have to really find the game to help you get there faster. So it's all about finding whatever glitch helps you out that lets you like jump at a certain ledge at a certain angle.
That sounds wild.
Jesus. Yes, it does. Mr. Joanna Duck says PS2, one of the greatest consoles besides GameCube. What? I'm not even going to read the rest of your comments for that trash take. Anyway, Cozy, what you been playing this past week?
A lot of State of Decay.
A lot of what?
A lot of State of Decay. I've been obsessively playing State of Decay. And roping people into helping me out. What?
Are the people still playing on those servers?
What do you mean?
Like, I heard the game was abandoned. Like not many people signing in to play.
Every time I've been successful at whenever I'm in a party, getting people to be like, "Oh yeah, I'll play." Yeah, I was up till 5 yesterday playing.
5 a.m.
Yeah.
That sounds healthy, Cozy. That sounds very healthy. Ham Solo, what have you been playing this past week?
2K. I've been playing more of my career in 2K. The Witcher 3 had its update, so I copped that. I'm waiting for Need for Speed Unbound to come in the mail. I bought the hard copy of that game because it was on a crazy good sale for $35. So went on ahead and copped that joint. Excited to play that tomorrow. Other than that, I've just been kind of just hopping around and playing other little games on like some of my old school consoles. Diddy Kong Racing is the last game I played on my 64, and 2K5 is the last game I played on my Xbox. So, yep, that's it.
Good times. Good times. All right. Let's get to it because this one might be a long one. Real quick, Elon Musk essentially killed Twitter Spaces. We don't know if this is permanent or not. There hasn't been an official statement from Twitter, but the Spaces function does not work anymore on Twitter.
Oh boy.
Kelly Rex, did you enjoy Twitter Spaces? Do you hope it comes back, or what are your feelings towards this development?
I never used it, so I didn't really care for it, and I kind of thought it was kind of stupid because especially in this gaming community, there was a lot of people that kind of just used it as an echo chamber. So I never really bothered hopping into any of the Twitter Spaces people created.
The echo chamber.
Damn.
I really don't.
Is he wrong though? Is he wrong?
Yes, we didn't have an echo chamber on our Twitter Spaces.
Okay,
we didn't.
One instance of it not being used as an echo chamber.
What? I'm just saying. All right, fine. In general, it was either an echo chamber or a shitfest of the N-word and all types of misogyny, misandry, all types of hateful stuff, all over freaking video game. But I don't think it was. I don't think they should have just deleted the function because of a couple of social media, because all of social media has toxic communities in each one of them. Anyway, Ham, how do you feel about Twitter Spaces disappearing?
I mean, they were fun.
What up, Mr. Nelson?
They're fun to hop in and talk to and meet different people and whatnot, but I'm kind of indifferent on it. Like, it can be there and I'll enjoy it and I'll be part of it, but if it's not, my life kind of just moves on the same way either way. I feel bad for those people that really rely on Twitter Spaces and those people that are on there all the freaking time to talk to their friends. But I always thought that was kind of different too. And I thought that was a little interesting. Or it'd be like 2:00 in the morning, and every single night the same people are in
sleep spaces.
Yeah, it was like a sleep space. Yeah, yeah, a sleep space. I don't know what the hell it was.
Good.
I'm from sleep spaces to sleeping in the party chat, just party chat. So.
Yeah.
Real quick before you jump to
it, though, I don't really care.
Okay, real quick before you jump to Cozy, Sentinel says, yeah, Twitter Spaces are almost always garbage. Only a few of them are worth checking out. Cozy, are you also indifferent to the perceived death of Twitter Spaces?
In coma right now.
A little sad because, like, a lot of people, I do think that the overwhelming majority of the time it was like a cesspool, but there were small spaces. Like, I know people who had spaces and it would just be them and like 5 other people. And they would just be cool, like chilling. Like I said, the sleep spaces where people just come, chat, fall asleep. I don't know why it was fun, but it was. That I feel like it's a loss for those kind of spaces.
Yeah, I think, like, as a content creator, it's sad to see it go, because, like, for me specifically, because of where I live, I essentially check my Twitter right before I get in the office and right before, like, or when I'm on the treadmill at the gym, or when I get home, and then I can't like interact. I can't interact like back and forth the way a lot of people can when in that time zone. And I think the spaces was a very nice way of creating that connection. And Ham, I don't know if you paid attention to this, but I'm pretty sure you did. The first spaces we did, there's very few people, and then the number grew exponentially, and then it came down to a little median of about 15 to 20 people. And I think that's because when we had like those spaces, I think for like 4 or 5 weeks we had spaces with like 50, 60 people. A lot of them were just coming in to check like how toxic are we, you know? And then they realized that these guys aren't here to beef with people. These are people that genuinely enjoy the video game hobby, and they're not trying to start some shit. And they left, which I think is fine. Which I think is I think is perfectly fine. But what happened is the people that are really here for the real hobby, for the real enjoyment of what we do, stayed. And the interaction that we had with them before we got into the podcast, I think was invaluable. So for me, losing the spaces, I'm not indifferent to this. It was pretty heartbreaking for me. I hope it comes back as soon as possible. All right, quickly to the chat. Nelson says, I knew something was wrong when I didn't see the 14-hour a day from the Xbox clown. Yes, because Nelson, only Xbox players acting gangster and threatening people's families. And dude, come on, man. All right, let's move on. Oh, sorry. So yeah, Cozy already spoke. Let's move on. So the first real topic of the day is the first Armored Core 6 details with, I'm gonna murder this name, but whatever, Hidetaka Miyazaki and Masaru Yamamura. This is from IGN, obviously. Announced during last week's Game Awards, Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon is another fresh start for the series, this time setting its action on a remote planet named Rubicon 3, a world where companies and organizations battle over a mysterious new substance that causes a planet-wide catastrophe. Miyazaki himself is largely taking a step back from this project. He jokes that he's excited to play as a fan, instead providing the concept to Dark Souls veteran Masaru Yamamura, who previously served as Sekiro's lead designer. So before we carry on, Cozy,
yeah,
how are you feeling about Armored Core 6 coming to the new generation of consoles, and the specific quote from Miyazaki talking about taking a step back from the lead on a FromSoft game?
I'm not one of those people that's like, I jerk off to Miyazaki, so I don't really care. He's taking a step back. I still
Who do you jerk off to?
Sir.
Oh my God.
Brought it up. She brought it up.
Oh my God.
Cozy, you know how I am. Don't tee me up and think I'm not gonna swing. All right. Welcome, Ushers. Carry on, Cozy. Carry on.
So, I expect it to be a solid game. I just expect it to be a solid game, no matter who is leading it.
Okay. But are you getting it then? Are you getting it day one, Cozy? Houston? Is this thing on?
No, I'm not getting it day one.
Can you hear me?
Wait.
Okay. I'm fishing, Cozy. I'm trying to find the game that you're gonna pay full price for. That's what I'm saying.
She won't pay full price for any games that we ever talk about on here. I'll tell you that.
She loves Armored Core. She's played all of them. I just thought she would make an exception for this one specifically.
No.
Jeez, man.
I don't know why you waste your time every week trying to see if she's gonna pay a $70 or or 60 or 80 for the both console or like, you know, generational. Yeah, the deluxe edition or like Cozy ain't finna do that. The only thing that I think that she is eyeballing right now is Monster Hunter. Wow. That's it. Get to know your panel, Loke. That's all I got to say, bruh.
Monster Hunter wasn't coming to if Monster Hunter wasn't coming to if Monster Hunter wasn't coming to Game Pass, I totally would just be like insta buy, and I'm probably already still going to end up buying it. I'm definitely buying the DLC. So
you would have bought Monster Hunter day one if it was on Game Pass.
Yeah, and as it is, I'm already going to buy the DLC, and I'm going to buy it once it leaves.
So now,
I don't believe in spending more.
That Game Pass. No, we have evidence that Game Pass is hurting sales. Nelson Gaming, take your dub, man. Take your dub. Take a clip of this.
He said Spaces is up, and it's not up in America. I'll tell you that much, Nelson. It's not up in America.
Well, it's not up. It's not up in Africa as well. I don't know, dog. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, let's go to the chat real quick. Nelson says, I was playing Armored Core 1 a month ago. I gave up so hard. You die, you go negative, and you might as well start over. Yeah, it's a FromSoft game. What do you think was gonna happen?
It's a great game.
What?
It's a great game. It's a beautiful game.
Hey, Elden Ring is great, but geez. Anyway, Kelly Rex, what are your thoughts on Miyazaki taking a step back, and will you be getting Armored Core day one?
Day one. I mean, to be honest, I mean, I've heard of the Armored Core series. I've never actually played the games, but I mean, seeing as this is a sixth entry, I don't know what to expect. I don't know how it ties into the other Armored Core games. So, I mean, I'd like to get it day one if I can, but I want to like tip my toes into the other games, like by emulating them, hopefully. But
emulation.
Okay.
Emulation
so what about Miyazaki taking a step back? Is that indifferent to you, or are you worried about that, or what?
I don't think I'm worried about that. I think it's in good hands.
Roger. Hamathy, will you be getting Armored Core 6, and are you worried about Miyazaki taking a step back?
No.
Like James Harden.
I'm not getting it right away. Wait a second. So isn't this game supposed to be coming out in like 2024?
I don't know.
Is there a release date on this game yet?
2023.
Oh, it's coming out this year. This coming year.
Next year.
Barely next year.
Yeah, definitely not getting a day one then. With all the stuff that's coming out this year, that's not day one for me. Do I have any sort of worry since Miyazaki's? You asked me about Miyazaki or whatnot, right?
Yeah. He's taking a step back from the lead, from being the lead designer of the game.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure they got a pretty fine direction on where they're going with the game. It's not like this is a brand new IP, so this is probably something that's been worked on for quite some time, and now this is finally ready to be into production and stuff like that. So, and obviously, it's been in production if it's already coming out in 2023. So yeah, I have no worries about this game, and this guy seems very confident to come out and say that, because you don't come out and say that if you're not confident about it. Usually, you hear about that kind of stuff usually afterwards or something like that. That guy's like, that wasn't my problem, But this time he's just like, you know what? I'm doing something else. I'm working on something else. This is just something pretty dope that the squad's working on.
Stankmore getting messy in the chat. It says, "Damn, Ham had his pinky up when he said day one for Armored Core." Jesus, man. There's no need to get nasty like that. Anyway,
not doing
so for me, it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense for them to be very comfortable with the development of this game, because Miyazaki was leading Elden Ring. So Masaru Yamamura leading Armored Core means that Miyazaki didn't have like his eyes trained on two things at the same time. He was focused on Elden Ring, maybe just help supervise or whatever on Armored Core. So, and Yamamura was the lead designer for Sekiro. So I'm not gonna doubt this guy. Going back to the article, like its predecessor, it'll be a third-person action game with heavy focus on customizing your mecha from different weapons and leg types to generators that allow for greater boosts. It's more focused on single player than its predecessor, but don't expect a true open world like the one found in Elden Ring. Instead, Armored Core 6 will retain the mission-based approach of its predecessor. So this is a quote from Miyazaki. The essential direction of Armored Core 6 was to go back and take a good look at the core concept of Armored Core and what made that series special. So we wanted to take the assembly aspect, assembling and customizing your own mech, your Armored Core, and then being able to exact a high level of control over the assembled mech. Cozy, I'm coming to you here because you're our resident expert on this.
Every time
How
you say she's our
important
resident
is
expert, I get nervous.
no?
How important is what?
How important is the assembly and customization of your mech?
It's
Like, does
Armor
it make
Core.
that
It
much
is
of
the
a
most.
difference?
It would be any. I wouldn't be there for it if it wasn't about making a badass mech with a sword. Okay? It's Armored Core. That is important. That is massively important.
Okay, boss battles.
I mean, those
Are there any
things
boss
to be.
battles like? Go ahead.
I expect the missions to be good. So I don't care about that. I just want the core, element of, creating your character, creating your mech to be even better than it's ever been. That's like all I care about. Because the rest of the stuff, I feel like Armored Core has never really had a miss. So that's just what I want to say.
I was looks wise, I was looking to do what Kelly Rex is talking about, like going to play the previous Armored Core games, and they look rough.
Well, it started on the PS1, right?
Yeah.
You're going back there.
Graphics are dated.
I'm not trying to be the PlayStation elitist and talk about quality, but damn, that's all I'm gonna say. Damn. Okay.
Come on.
So Ham,
y'all love those PlayStation 1s and 2s, don't you? Come on now.
Oh yeah! If you love those games, you should be as playable now.
Yeah, come on, Loke.
Okay. The PS1.
I would honestly recommend.
Kelly Rex, jump in, bro. Kelly
I would honestly recommend.
Look, he's looking for some help.
I mean, not all PS2 games look bad. Just PS1 mostly in general look terrible. So those Armored Core games on the PS1 just did not age well.
Honestly, just recommend you play. I'm just gonna recommend, you don't have to go super far back. Don't start at the beginning. Just do because, like I said, they've gradually pretty much just gotten better as they've gone along. So, Verdict Day, 4 Answer, you're good. Either one of those, you're good.
What was the most recent Armored Core game?
I think it was Verdict Day.
Yeah, it was Verdict Day. Okay, so now you guys are ruining quiz time, but whatever, I'll figure it out. Let's move on to the next game. I like doing shows like today. We're focusing on video games. We're not focusing on acquisitions, drama, etc., etc.
We're talking about games, something you don't know about because you're a fake gamer.
Yeah. Quick aside. Space is a backup. What's up, Ham? What you laughing about?
Just
I called you out.
Stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cozy. When you speak, I space out completely. Quick aside, guys.
That's why I'm gonna include you in my note.
Spaces are definitely up. I got an invite from Nelson, and I jumped in, and I guess there's some special people that have the access to spaces. Anyway, next we have Hogwarts. Not anyone here. Hogwarts Legacy delayed on PS4 and Xbox One. Let's go next gen, baby. The PS4 and Xbox One versions of Hogwarts Legacy have been delayed again to April 4th, while the Nintendo Switch version will launch on July 25th. The game's official Twitter account posted the update alongside the Switch date reveal below, but didn't give a reason as to why the last generation version had been delayed. The PS5 and Xbox Series versions of Hogwarts Legacy are unaffected and will launch as planned on February 10th. Callie Rex, are you getting Hogwarts Legacy? And what did you think about the hour-long gameplay, the video that they posted on YouTube?
I loved it. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. I love the movies. I never really read the books, but the game just comes so close to what people loved about the movies, and I love that. And that one's going to be a day one pickup for me when it releases.
Nice. Cozy.
Yes.
What do you think about the gameplay reveal? And will you be getting it day one?
So, probably get it because it looks like a cool and interesting game, but definitely not day one. I'm not a Harry Potter fan. So it just looks like an interesting
Deep
game.
sale for Cozy.
So, but I do. So, like, I have more on. I can talk more on like it's like one of those few games where everyone's like next gen. I think this is one of those games that would benefit not from being next gen, especially since there's going to be a lot of people that are only meh gamers. They're not going to upgrade, and that is why they really want you want those sales, because a lot of people who would be into Harry Potter don't care about having a current gen system or console. They don't. And they want to capture that audience.
So you don't think that Harry Potter will be powerful enough to incentivize people to upgrade their consoles?
I think a lot of people who play consoles would be playing Harry Potter aren't necessarily big gamers, so it wouldn't incentivize them because they'd be like, I'll just wait for it to play it eventually.
I think you're underestimating the power of the Harry Potter fan base. It's a huge fan base.
But there's a lot of people that are only... There's a lot of people for whom... No, what I'm saying is there's a lot of people for whom they're not even in the console sphere. They don't really care about that much about console or gaming at all. That would be... like, I have a sister. She's never going to... She loves Harry Potter. She loves it.
There's still a lot of people that have just been craving a new Harry Potter game.
No, but... The thing is, I'm saying a lot of people, you're looking at it from already gamers, but there are a lot of people like my sister who absolutely loves Harry Potter. If I told her, oh yeah, you'd buy a $500 console, she'd be like, I'll pass. I'll get it eventually. She didn't get a PS4 until like 2 years ago. Those kind of people. And there's a lot of people that are like that.
I have to disagree. I'm with Kelly Rex on this one. My wife. I've been trying to get my wife to touch these things.
But you already have a console.
Yes, but
that's
hold
what I'm
on.
saying.
I've been trying to hold on. I've been trying to get her to try this for freaking 15, 16 years since we're dating, and nothing. All right. The day I was watching, what show was it? E3 when they revealed Harry Potter or something. I don't know which show it was that they revealed Harry Potter. I was watching it on the couch, and she was passing. And she was like, is that a new Harry Potter film? I was like, no, this is a game. Cozy, my wife's like, okay. So is this thing going to be on the Xbox? I'm like, yeah, it's going to be on the Xbox. So she's like, so can you buy it so we play? I'm like, but I have things to do. And she's like, dog, if we have to buy a console for me, we're doing it. So I'm saying, you're speaking about your experience with your sister, right? I'm talking about someone that I even installed Netflix on the Xbox to try and fuck with her and tell her you can watch Netflix on the Xbox. And so just so she can get used to holding this instead of a remote on the smart TV, and she still wouldn't play games. But when she saw that video, we're having financial discussions about buying a Series X or a Series S so she can play Harry Potter. That's all I'm saying.
How many people will buy it? But what I'm saying is that they want it on these so they can push as much sales as possible, because a lot of people are not going to be even in the radar of a lot of people you already in a gamer household. There are a lot of people that aren't in the gamer household. They just kind of have a console because people just get consoles, but they don't necessarily touch them like that. So they're not even going to know that a Harry Potter game is a real thing.
Okay. Kelly Rex, before you jump in here, let me go to the chat for a bit. Sentinel says, definitely not right that Hogwarts Legacy is getting exclusive content over Xbox. PS5 sucks. Dude!
Just
again
PS5.
with this stuff.
Go ahead and start defending, Luke. Go ahead and start defending it.
Just buy it on PS5 or buy it used.
Yes. You know what, dude? If
Go ahead
all is fair in acquisition, yes, all is fair in acquisition and money hatting, all right? If Xbox wants some shit, go and pay for it. Stankball says, oh, well, sucks for them. Yes, sucks for everyone that doesn't have a console from this gen. Stankball says day one for him. All right. Sentinel, oh, just kidding. I have a PS5 and I love it. All right. Nelson says it would be on Switch, last gen Xbox, and PS4 ain't hurting anything. All right, fine. Kelly Rex.
This is very true.
Tell us, Hogwarts Legacy, are you getting it day one? Oh, so sorry. I already talked to you about it. Ham. Hogwarts Legacy, are you getting it day one? And what do you think about the hour-long gameplay trailer? Did you see anything that blew your mind away?
The broom was really cool. Have you seen the broom?
You like sitting on it? You like how it fits between your legs?
I haven't tried riding it personally. I just thought it looked cool.
Inappropriate.
Oh,
I know. Yeah, right. I don't know how Luke wants to. I feel like he wants me to answer this question a certain way to fulfill a fantasy, and I'm not going to do it for him. So I'm just going to tell him that I'm not personally going to ride it, but when I play the game, I'm definitely gonna ride that sucker to the moon. But anyways,
to the moon, just like Bitcoin. Go
ahead. Let's go. So I'm gonna play it day one, but am I gonna buy it? I don't think so. Probably not, because I game share on PlayStation 5, and my buddy wants to purchase that game for him and his wife, and I'm not sure.
PS5. I thought PlayStation was for the payers.
He's not paying for it.
They do game sharing as well on PlayStation 5.
He's doing game share.
You have to support. You have to support the devs. Go and buy your copy, bruv.
I support them differently.
Well,
I support them in playtime.
What did you say, Cozy?
He supports them, because he's game sharing, and those stats count.
No. Everyone that hates Microsoft is told us player count doesn't matter. Player count doesn't matter, and these people are not hypocrites. They would never turn around and say the opposite when it supports their platform. Anyway, next topic.
Hey, look, I'm just using Sony as it is designed. I'm using it as it's designed, and I'm taking advantage of it as a consumer.
Game Pass peasants.
Yeah.
Anyway, next we have just a little sprinkling of acquisition stuff. Microsoft's 10-year Call of Duty promise to Sony would reportedly include PlayStation Plus. What an L. Microsoft has been making some big... Oh, sorry, this is from IGN. Microsoft has been making some big promises lately as it works to encourage regulators to permit its $69 billion acquisition of Activision Blizzard. Among those promises was a deal offered to Sony pledging that COD would remain available on PlayStation consoles for 10 years. A deal that reportedly also includes PlayStation Plus rights. Kelly Rex, does this move the needle, or should it move the needle in your opinion?
No. I honestly, I don't really care. Because I stopped caring about Call of Duty a long time ago. So it doesn't do anything for me.
I'm with you. But I have a follow-up here. Because I have a little conspiracy theory. I think the way Xbox is availing Call of Duty for every single console on the planet, including the Stadia, if it stayed like online, is exposing Xbox's true target. They're not targeting COD. I think Xbox is targeting the mobile department of Activision that makes up 65% of Activision's annual income. What do you think about that conspiracy theory?
I mean, it's not that far off because they did say they have been wanting a mobile developer. They haven't exactly been successful in developing mobile games. But I don't know. I mean, I think it's mostly about the IP that they have in general because Activision has a lot of IP. I don't know if it's specifically for just Call of Duty or for the mobile games division, but I don't know. It's just like this is a big purchase.
Okay.
So there's a lot that they could be after.
Okay. Sentinel says any more Call of Duty is one of those franchises that's still very profitable, but essentially running itself into the ground. Okay. Nelson says, you think I paid for Stray? LOL. Who rents a game that buys it when you have access to it for a year or two? Bro, I think you guys are misusing these services. PlayStation doesn't let me buy games because they don't think I exist. But I expressly use Game Pass to sample games, and then I buy them and add them to my backlog. Because I'm not gonna lie to myself. I have games that I receive to review, and then there's big ass games that come out, and I need to play them when they come out, so I can come here and give takes. So that is how I use Game Pass. Sorry?
More games than time. So like I will play a game on Game Pass, but if I don't finish it, I'm like, well, I gotta buy it before that discount goes away, and then dump it in my backlog and probably never touch it again. But
and also the more games that come out, the more you realize that, oh fuck, I'm probably not gonna be able to finish this game that I really like. So just buy it and move on, because Game Pass, if it's not an Xbox game, it's 4, 5 months, 6 months, a year. It's gonna be removed, and then you'll see it somewhere. It's on sale, but at a higher price than if you had bought it on Game Pass. So I don't understand this logic of, because you have Game Pass, you have free games. For me, because of the amount of games I have to consume, I can't just play a game and then leave. I have to play it. It's good. I'm buying this and I'm putting it in the backlog. If there's a new game that's coming out that's very, very big, and then so I don't understand this thinking. But before we get too much in the weeds here, Cozy, does this move the needle for you? And what do you think about my conspiracy theory?
It's not a conspiracy theory, we kind of know that this is what they've been aiming for. But I don't really, either way, I'm like, it benefits, benefits, I feel like, both parties, but it's not something you don't really want your competition to get a leg up any sort of way. So it doesn't necessarily benefit Sony as much.
Okay, but that's specifically to adding it on PS Plus. What about my conspiracy theory? You think I'm crazy?
About what?
About this move, Microsoft making it so blatant that they really don't care where Call of Duty is available, just exposes that Call of Duty is not their primary target in this acquisition.
Never thought it was.
Yeah, I agree.
I've been saying for ages that King was the goal.
Well, I guess it's not a conspiracy theory. And Ham, go ahead, jump in.
Yeah, I agree with Cozy. I don't think a lot of people would chalk it up to a conspiracy anymore. Before, it was kind of a conspiracy to us, but I think they kind of laid it out a little bit. They're obviously loving King They want King really bad. They want to work on that. I mean, obviously, what Cali Rex said wasn't wrong either. I mean, there's so many damn different facets of it, like PC gaming, all the IPs that they had or have, and then the crazy amount of developers that they currently hold, whether it be in like Toys for Bob, King, just any of those dang development teams. But I mean, when I see a deal like this being made and they have something so precious like King, where they can turn around and make a quick buck, I mean, I don't think it's that much of a conspiracy to say that they want King probably amongst the most than any other thing that they got over at Activision as of right now. Call of Duty is a big deal, but it ain't King. It still isn't King.
Yep. Call of Duty is a speck of dust next to King. Anyway, Sentinel says, I think Microsoft is very restricted. What?
I kind of disagree with that because COD Mobile is pretty successful, especially in places like China. No, it's not like Call of Duty doesn't make the big bucks on mobile either.
Who does the Call of Duty mobile?
Well, that's the thing. Who's the what?
Who makes Call of Duty mobile?
Who makes Call of Duty mobile?
Yeah.
Let us ask Bing.
Google it. Just search it up.
Yeah, real quick. But I just wanna redirect real quick. Calirec, when I say that it's a speck of dust, right? I'm not saying it doesn't make any money. We all talked about the fact that COD made $1 billion in 10 days. I'm talking about scale. The same way people talk about Sony is puny next to Microsoft. It is puny next to Microsoft in terms of size and capital and all that.
Yeah.
But if you look at just Sony, it is gigantic. But then if you put Microsoft next to it, it's like when you look at The Rock is a huge man. But if you put Shaq next to him, The Rock looks kind of small. You know what I mean? So that's what COD is next to King. Cozy, the dev that makes COD mobile is Timmy. Hello, Cozy, you there?
You
cut
you
out,
just
Loke.
you said the entire it caught him. It caught at the beginning when he started talking, and at the end, but it missed the entire thing. It was like, no, we'll never know. We'll never know.
Yes, we will know. I was saying, Cali Rex, it's a question of scale. I was saying it's a question of scale. If you put The Rock,
heard all that.
If you look at just The Rock,
yeah, we heard all that.
We heard all that. We just didn't.
Right, cool.
It was right when you were talking about Timmy's studios for Android and iOS and whatnot.
Yeah, okay. Timmy Studio is the ones who develop COD Mobile. All right. So Sentinel says, I think Microsoft is very restricted as far as how much they can say what they want, instead preoccupied with navigating this legal political minefield that comes with ABK acquisition. Yeah, maybe. Nelson says it's everything. I mean, World of Warcraft used to have 10 million people paying $15 a month just to play. With inflation, that's like $20 for one game a month. All right. Are we still talking about Game Pass? I don't know. Okay. Hey, K Asante, welcome, bruv. Welcome. All right, let's keep it moving. Ham, did you give your 2 cents here on this Activision thing?
Yeah, I already told you that there could be a multiple facets of this deal that they want, but I think obviously the head honcho or the elephant in the room is King, but Microsoft is pretty much letting Call of Duty act as that elephant as of right now is what it seems like. It's like, oh yeah, you guys want this? Well, I feel like they're fighting, but just barely, just barely, just like they're pretty much just throwing their or slapping them with a glove or something like that. They're not really fighting for Call of Duty because they're just like, we think it's ours, and then they're like, actually, you know what? You can put it on the subscription service if you want, but it's a 10-year deal. And it's like not really a fight. It's like the most pathetic fight that you've ever seen. But I felt like I feel like if Sony were to say, you know what, we have a big problem with this. With this Activision Blizzard deal because of mobile, I think you'd see a different side of Microsoft being angry.
Yeah. You know what? And the fact for me, right? This really cemented it when they said, "Oh, you can have it on PS Plus." I was like, "Hold the phone." So they're not really trying to get people to come over to Game Pass because of COD. Meaning COD is really nothing to them. So that crazy idea that I thought was crazy is not. It's not so crazy. All right, last one here for the week. I think this one's a funny one. Reebok and Street Fighter collection features sneakers inspired by Capcom icons. Reebok is gearing up for another geek-friendly footwear collection. This time, the company is teaming up with Capcom for the Reebok X Street Fighter collection. So here are the prices. There's the classic slide for $45 with the general Street Fighter theme. Nano X2, $150 inspired by Street Fighter training mode. There's the Insta Pump Fury 95 for $200 with the Zangief theme. And there's the Shack Attack for $200 with the Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition theme. Most of these sneakers will go live. Most of these sneakers will go live on the official Reebok website on Thursday, December 15th, yesterday. Meaning you can still nab a pair or two in time for the holidays. The classic leather and workout plus sneakers will be exclusive to Foot Locker stores. Cali Rex, will you be running off to get these exclusive kicks?
I don't think so. I'm not a big shoe guy. It doesn't really do anything for me. I'm not gonna lie. Seems absolutely
okay. Have you ever bought any sneakers based on video games and stuff like that?
Nope. Nope. Never.
Just no. Action figures. I'm not gonna ask you about posters because, yeah. Action.
What? I think he likes posters. You don't like posters, do you?
Wait.
There's
that
evidence
was a joke because there's behind you. They're behind you. I was making fun of.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, there was these one shoes that are in collaboration with that new Spider-Man movie that I kind of want to get. I think they were Jordan.
Right. Okay. I mean, but they're Jordans. So, is it really because of Spider-Man or? Okay. Ham. Are you gonna get one of these shoes? Maybe even the $45 one.
Hell no.
No. Have you ever bought any shoes?
No.
Based off of this stuff?
No.
Just note everything.
No.
In this section. Cozy.
Yes.
Cozy. Are you pumped to get the
I see what you did.
Insta Pump Fury 95?
No. So the thing is, I don't think the designs look that good.
So you've seen them?
Yeah, I looked at them. I wouldn't get them anyway because I'm very picky, and I assume they're only like the men's shoes. And it's not like some shoes, which the men's Reeboks are bulky, and you can't exactly wear them unless you have like a Sasquatch foot.
So Reebok is sexist now. You heard it from Cozy, ladies and gentlemen. Reebok is sexist.
Because that's typically the market for those shoes, so they know that. So it's not worth it really to. Like I have bought theme shoes. Like I would buy like the Vans. I got like a few pairs of Vans from that. And Reebok is a brand I like. So if the shoes look better and they had them in women's sizes, I probably would.
You know, Loke, if Phil Spencer were to come out with
don't say it,
some black Air Force Ones used for stomping out your competition, then yes, I would buy those day one. Have his face with his smirk on the tongue of the shoe.
God.
Those Xbox shoes were also really ugly. They look exactly like the kind of person. It's like I know exactly who would buy those.
I get those forces though. I get those forces.
Oh man! On that note, we are going to stomp out of this section of the show. Some bad news. There are no big games or like even mid-tier games coming out until the week of January 9 to 15, 2023. So game predictions, we're going to have to be skipping this one for a couple of weeks. Oh my God. Osha says the last pair of Reeboks he had were G units. Bro, that was a phase in our lives and we shouldn't be talking about it openly. All right? That's for you and your psychiatrist. So we're just going to do game results. Last week, we had Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion coming out December 13th. Cozy said 93. Ham said 87. Matt Likes Game said 79. No, Cozy sorry, Ham Solo got this one because the score was 84. So Ham got 1. Next we have the cult classic and the pony-inducing tears that is High on Life. Came out December 13th. Cozy said 81. Ham Solo 78. Matt Likes Game 79. Jedi Knight jumped in with 77. The actual score 67. So Jedi Knight.
I'm
not giving it to Jedi Knight because he tried to say 78 and I took that. So he wanted that.
No, dude, that's not how it works. That is not how it works.
Okay, that's not how it works.
He did say 77. Don't be salty, Ham. Don't be salty. You sound like a pony right now.
I'm throwing all the salt out.
Lastly, we have The Witcher 3 Next Gen upgrade, which was free, by the way. CD Projekt Red.
And it's
coming out December 14th.
That performance mode on that is fantastic.
Cozy predicted a 90, Ham Solo 88, Matt Likes Games 91, and Jesus, this thing got a 96. So Matt Likes Games got 1. So basically, it was a draw between Jedi Knight, Ham, and Matt Likes Games. So no one.
Let's talk about only the folks that are on the show.
No. That would change the precedent. That would change the precedent.
Everyone give me the W. That'd give me the W. I'm taking that dub. I'm taking that dub. All right.
We already set that precedent that they could do
I'm running off with that.
Yes.
I'm running off with that. That was mine. It's my trophy. It's my trophy.
Oh my God. John Wolf, welcome, brother. Says Ham Nike will call those let us compete. Damn. That is salty. John Wolf, what the hell, bro? Dragonheart, yo, be peace, love, and love, brother.
He said
and life,
piss.
sorry.
Piss, love,
Wolf,
life.
Yes. I said peace, bro. What's wrong with you? John Wolf says high on life is 8 out of 10 for sure. Damn, 8. Woo!
No,
that is high.
Read the review. Someone just didn't think it was funny. They were like, and disclaimer, I like Rick and Morty. I read that review. And then they just proceeded to talk shit about like everything that people liked about Rick and Morty. Like I was like, so
okay, so I didn't ask you guys. Cozy, if you had to give a Metacritic score to High on Life, what would you give it? Because you played it, right?
I haven't played it,
okay,
but I'm already going to give it a 10 out of 10 for referencing Tammy and the T-Rex.
Oh, shut up. Ham Solo, you played it. What's the score that you would give it?
Now that I played it, well, if you would have asked me day one, I would have said like a 68 because of just the way that it looked. But if we're but that's why I don't like rating games on performance, because the performance of your game can change. So like when I was playing it in the moment, I was just like, this is just so bad, just because of like the cut scenes were just. It was just terrible. Like the frame pacing of it just was not working properly. But they did end up patching it up, fixed it, and man, that game is hilarious. It is funny. The shooting the guns and some of the secondary options that the guns have are pretty cool in the game. I find it really weird that you could sit on the couch and watch a real movie. Like I was sitting there watching this movie. I don't even know it had Paul Walker in it. And what's that?
Saying the T-Rex. That's what I'm saying. I appreciate any movie that can reference that obscure movie that I used to regularly check out from Blockbuster.
Yeah, that Tammy chick kissing the T-Rex and shit like that. That was weird. Like I was just sitting there. I sat there for like a half hour just watching a movie while I was like screwing around on social media in the game. I thought that was cool, and then I picked up the game and continued off from there and went and did a bounty. So I mean, that game is pretty dope. I like it.
All right, enough spoilers. Real quick to the chat. Keasante, TSWS Gaming, how goes it? It is going well, brother. Nelson Gaming says Witcher forever. Dude, Witcher was good, but it wasn't 96 good, man. 96? What the hell?
I think something that good.
John Wolf is shouting out Keasante, almost getting to 1,000. Well done, brother. We hope you get there. And also shouting us out, dude, we're gonna get there one day. High on Life, this is Keasante. High on Life is far more competent shooter than it has any right to be, and it's funny. Okay, no one is crapping on High on Life. Nelson, come on, give us some salt. Whatever show is on in the game is violent. I keep thinking my kids broke their leg or something. Come on, Nelson, give us more salt. High on Life bad. So
I don't know why you need to hear that it's bad. See, said 99 go.
He trolling.
I
game prediction. So basically, can people stop talking about The Witcher, please?
Don't you love The Witcher?
Game predictions. You know what? I really liked The Witcher when I played it, and then when I saw everyone just gurgling, just it's in their throat. It's past the throat. It's now like on the esophagus, and I'm just like, yo, it wasn't that good. But people keep, and then this 96. I'm just like, bro, this is not a 96.
It is under your
skin. You know what? I'll give Luke his due. I agree with him on Witcher. I tried to play it. I cannot get into it.
Hater.
I
Witcher
just
is like the
cannot
greatest game ever made. The Witcher is the greatest game
Call
ever made.
Stop woman-splaining. Let him go off.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Kelly Rex. Finish your point. Finish your point, brother.
The combat just didn't stick with me in the story. I just kind of dropped it within playing like a few hours of it. I just could not stick with it.
Dude, I finished Witcher. I also dropped Witcher, and then I finished it out of peer pressure. That's the truth. I didn't finish it because it was riveting. I finished it because I was like, Jesus, I need to finish it. And just to say I finished the so-called one of the greatest games of all time. Nelson Gaming coming here, lying through his teeth, saying, I'm not trolling, Witcher 3 is my goat. Dude, it's not a PlayStation exclusive. Read the contract, brother. It needs to be a PlayStation exclusive for you to say it's the GOAT. What's wrong with you? Anyways, he also says most side stories are better than most games. What games, man? Games. Anyway, so for game predictions, Cozy is still leading comfortably with 6 wins. Ham Solo's got 1. Metlikes Games also has 1. Kelly Rex, I assume you don't really watch our show on a weekly basis. So this section is called the notable tweet sections, where I randomly pick interesting tweets and then I give 1 tweet to each person on the panel to react to and give comments, or just say no comment if it's too hot to handle. Christ. Jedi Knight Peter says Witcher 3 is my GOAT as well. What is this? You guys are trolling me at this point. I'm not reading any more Witcher comments. So the first one. What?
It's the best game ever.
Said no one ever.
Yes, Kelly Rex. Correct. Welcome, Jedi Knight Peter. All right, so Kelly Rex, this tweet is for you to react, comment, or just say no comment if you're not interested.
All right.
At the Enigma says,
time
from
out. Jedi Knight's here. Hold on a second. Hey, motherfucker, you just ruined my goddamn chance of winning today. I just wanted to throw that out
Winning
there,
what?
Bro. I should have
Winning
won
the predictions.
I should have won the predictions, but that fool came in and gave his bogus answer.
Kudos to Jedi Knight. Well done, brother. Well done, Jedi Knight. You kept Ham at 1 win for the year. Well done. I like it.
I hate it. I hate it, and I'll remember that, Jedi. I'll remember that. I'll see you on Halo.
Yo, 108 Dragon came to the chat just to troll me, and I will not let you do it. I will not let you do it, brother. No. No. No.
This is like the salty podcast. Everybody getting butthurt.
Bro, you know, I'm gonna stop being honest. I'm gonna stop being honest because every time I tell people and I'm honest with people about the things that piss me off, they're like, "Oh, press. That's the button they're going for." Jesus,
because
don't apologize,
you're so
Peter.
easy.
You're a hero.
You're an
Peter,
easy target.
Don't apologize.
You're a fun and easy target.
Oh man, whatever. Anyway, Peter, you are a hero for blocking Ham from winning game predictions. Well done. So Kelly Rex, here we go. At the Enigma said, From Software repeatedly saying, this is not a Soulsborne. It's not Mecha Souls on release. Cue the guy that says, I thought this would be Dark Souls, but with robots. Kind of disappointed. What are your thoughts on this tweet?
You know what? I actually thought that's what it was going to be. Until your description where you actually described it as an actual armored core game. Man. I was actually kind of a little bit disappointed. I mean,
wait. So if we hadn't talked about Armored Core today, you were going to buy the game expecting Mecha Souls.
Yeah. Well, okay. No, because I did see some gameplay of the older games, like from the PS1, so I did know how they played like. But I thought, because Dark Souls made them so famous, I thought maybe I was thinking maybe they're gonna try to adapt this into like the Souls like combat. But
okay,
yeah, I can see why some people thought that.
Yeah, luckily TSWS has your back. So now you know what you're getting into when you buy it. Welcome, Amon Ra 3K says, wow, SMH. Don't shake your head, nod your head. Next, Cozy.
Yes.
At Wall Street Silver said, so Elon dropped into that Spaces with all the crying journalists whining about how they are special and shouldn't be suspended for doxing. Elon came on as a speaker and stated the policy, journalists are no different than any other Twitter users. If you dox, you get banned. Thoughts?
Who? I don't know. Did he get doxxed?
Yes, they gave his live location. They gave his live location out, and then he was like,
they were sharing it out and stuff like that, and that's why each of them were getting suspended.
people. That's kind of rude. Even if it's like someone who is like a gross human. As far as I can tell, he hasn't like, yeah. Shouldn't dox people.
That's deep, Cozy. That's deep. Dragon Heart Yobi said, for people who thought this was gonna be a Dark Souls type of game, it sounds like people didn't play the series. Far from Dark Souls type of combat, bro. Listen? I tried AC back on the 360 and quickly jumped off that shit. I was like, no, I like robots, but hell no. So when I saw the thing at the Game Awards, it's like, oh, okay, so maybe they fixed it and made it more like Dark Souls. So yes, I was definitely expecting Mecha Souls. Jedi Knight Peter says I was hoping for Souls Assault as well. 108 Dragon, bro, no, just no.
Get him.
No, I'm not reading it. Amon Ra 3K.
Play Witcher in 8K. I got you, 108. I got you.
Amon Ra.
I have a feeling Locke is just gonna like, suppress the word Witcher so no one can type it in the chat.
Amon Ra 3K says, I like this name. This name is very nice. Amon Ra 3K says, AC is hardcore people gonna be disappointed expecting Souls like LOL. Yeah, true. Kelly Rex, to be fair, most people have only got into FromSoft games because of the Dark Souls series. No, well, I got in because of freaking Elden Ring. I got so good at Elden Ring, I went back to Dark Souls 3 and I beat that first boss. That guy was clapping my cheeks since the first day I got the game. Like, I bought the game on launch and I just face planted on that dude and I just gave up and moved on to something else. Elden Ring gave me the confidence to go back to Dark Souls 3 and then calmly observe his movements and beat his ass. And next thing I know, I'm actually like moving on in the game and progressing. It's beautiful. It really is beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's leave the chat for a bit. It's wild in the chat today. Ham.
Yo.
At the Dave said Microsoft had a chance to build up their studios for 3 generations now and failed miserably. I don't understand how people can support them simply buying studios and big publisher left and right. Okay, so this guy is not an English major, but let's assume he's not American. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to repeat that one more time because I didn't catch all that the first time. Just say it straight.
The word salad. Welcome, 4GQTV. Hey, yo, Matt. Welcome. Jedi Knight Peter says original Dark Souls. I don't know who 4GQT, but welcome. Regardless, Jedi Knight says original Dark Souls.
You'll get to know him soon. Dress.
Okay, cool. Jedi Knight says the original Dark Souls is the best from software game, in my opinion. You know, one quick aside before we move on. I always used to hear from people that the Dark Souls community was very toxic, and that all they spew at you is get good. I have felt the exact opposite. I haven't found one toxic person in the Dark Souls community. All they are is helpful and patient and very caring. So when someone talks to me about the best Dark Souls or whatever, I just remember the fact that I've bought every single Dark Souls from the first one, and I failed to beat the first boss in all of them. But because of the help that I've gotten from the community, I have actually progressed in the third one, and then I'm going to make time for the second and first one. So quick aside. Nelson says the online arcade on SF6 is cool. I'm playing Final Fight on Street Fighter. Okay. John Wolf, here we go. People talking about this mystic Bible on how to compete in the game industry. Amen to that. So Ham, here I'll read this tweet very slow for you. Okay? So at the Dave said, Microsoft had the chance to build up their studios for 3 generations, now, and failed miserably. I don't understand how people can support them simply. Sorry?
No, go ahead. You're good.
I don't understand how people can support them simply buying studios and big publisher left and right. Go.
I mean, that's an interesting take. Whatever is all I really got to say to that whole thought process. I mean, every company buys stuff to improve. Xbox just does it on a larger scale. Get over it. End of thought.
Okay. They also do it at a later scale. Anyway,
they're always late to the party, but hey, they came to the party, so it's all good.
Yep. And the beer was running out, and they bought like 6 kegs. Matt Likes Game says FromSoft community is super nice, especially when I was posting my clips and stuff from Elden Ring, looking up tips and everything too. It's a good community. 100. I'm with you on that one.
You know what? They're nice up until you use magic in the game. The FromSoft community thinks magic is like cheating.
Oh yeah. No. Dude, I found out that the FromSoft community likes people. They actually like people that use bows and arrows. I didn't know that. I just posted that I want to start doing a playthrough with just bow and arrow. Dude, I got a whole bunch of people sending me DMs with like tips and places where to get like proper arrows for this boss, that boss, and it was amazing. It was amazing. Okay, you know what? 108 Dragon, just for your persistence, I will read this out. Look at that water, LOL, like The Witcher. Are you happy? Are you gonna stop now?
I think he is happy. And no, I don't think he's gonna stop.
Mad Likes You don't think he's gonna stop? Mad Likes Game says, I don't think they really had their own studios for 3 generations. LOL. They had Bungie, I guess, but it was mostly third-party deals. Alright, I'm not gonna get into the console war. I'm tired. I'm too old for that shit.
Are you?
Yes, I'm too old for that shit. Anyways, time for the quiz. Let me just quickly.
No!
What?
I don't know if that
Let's get this goddamn quiz over with so you can get your cheating out of the way, Loke.
Yeah, cheating Loke. It's time for cheating Loke, everyone.
Yep, time for Loke to
don't be like that, guys.
Continue with his bullshit questions that are like a day off and an hour or two soon and one word incorrect and using the last word or last name of somebody else. And go on ahead, Loke. Proceed with your bullshit quiz.
Everyone knows. The audience knows.
Right. Those of you that don't know Loke, here he is. Go on ahead, Loke. Proceed.
Show everyone. Show everyone how right we are.
I'm happy Kay Asante said what he said last in the chat.
Let's go to the chat real quick. Man Likes Game says, "Oh, I use Magic 110% LMAO, whatever, man. As long as you beat the game, I still haven't beat it. But all right. Jedi Knight says Magic is only cheating in Dark Souls 2. Is it OP? Dude, you gonna make me start the Dark Souls save that I have. 108 Dragon says, very happy, thank you. I will start. I don't know, man. I don't trust you. And check, Kay Asante is backing you up now. Come on, guys. What the hell? I'm not reading that comment. Kay Asante.
Yeah, I'll do it for you.
Nelson,
he says The Witcher 3 for the win. You're welcome, Kay Asante. I got you, dog. I got you. Proceed.
This is fun. So I have a rubber band in one of my hands. I'm going to remove my wedding ring because apparently you guys figured it out because of that. Which one of the two Cozy, pick my left or my right. Which one of the two?
You're Curse! So no, that's the problem. I was not using your wedding band. Was not how I tell. That was how I told your left from your right.
Cozy,
Just pick.
my left or my right?
I don't know who's worse, you or K Meg at picking.
No, but I'm trying to figure out which one. When he says left, like wave your left and then wave your right. Because I don't know which one.
I did, Cozy. All right. This is my left. This is my right. Pick one. Pick one, Cozy.
Wait, that's left and that's right. Okay. I want right. It's left.
You want my right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's picked right. Just go with it.
God damn it. All right, fine. This is the one with the rubber band. So, do you want to go first or second, Cozy?
Second.
Sorry?
Second.
What you say?
Can everyone else?
You keep cutting out.
Yeah,
Second.
Okay, second. All right. So, Kelly Rex, you're going first. Ham's going second. Cozy's going last. All right. Y'all ready?
Yes, so. Go ahead
Kelly
and bullshit
Rex,
your way through this
the rules are very simple. Ham, stop bitching. Dude.
You got
Wait until you take this L and then you can start bitching. All right, so Kelly Rex, here the rules are the following. You have a 50% chance. You have a 50% chance to get it right. I'm gonna make a statement and then I'm gonna ask you true or false, and you just have to pick one of the two. All right?
Okay.
Simple enough, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first question is, Kelly Rex, Armored Core was first released on July 10th, 1997. True or false?
True.
Correct. Kelly Rex is on the board. Ham Solo.
Go ahead.
Ham Solo.
You know you got some bullshit for me. I know it is. Let's go. Come on.
his giggle. I hear his giggle. It's in his giggle.
You can't even fucking say the question right now.
Okay, Ham. Armored Core was not a console exclusive at launch. True or false?
You're talking about the first one, right?
Yes.
False.
Put my ring on, otherwise. Correct. It was a PlayStation exclusive. Cozy. Armored Core was later made available to play on the Xbox 360. True or false?
Is it false?
Is she there?
True. True?
True or false, Cozy?
True.
Correct. Everyone's on the board. Everyone is on the board. All right, so quick disclaimer, those are the easy ones. Let's get to it. Kelly Rex, the option to let AI control mechs in the Armored Core franchise was first introduced in Armored Core Silent Line. True or false?
True.
Somebody typing for him somewhere else. Ham Solo. The series technically has three main timelines, sorry. True or false?
True.
Correct. Cozy.
Wow. Yes?
Armored Core Formula Front was one of the few non-PlayStation exclusive Armored Core titles. True or false?
I don't know. True.
False. We have the first swing and miss. After 2 rounds, Kelly Rex is on 2, Ham's on 2, Cozy lagging behind, eating the dust. All right, Kelly Rex, all Armored Core games are based in a post-apocalyptic world. True or false?
True.
False. They're also apocalyptic games. Another swing and a miss. Ham Solo.
See what I'm saying,
From
Callie? See what I'm saying, Callie?
That's a bull. That's some bull.
That's wild.
See, this game is really not us. He tries to pit us against each other, but it's us versus him.
This dude is a
it's
demon.
Us versus him. That's how this game is
demon.
Actually.
I feel bad for our guests and anybody else has to compete in this game. This is just a torture fest for the last.
They don't even. They don't know.
Okay. Real quick. Asante says these questions are hardcore. Madlax Game says gotta be an Armored Core diehard to play this one. Yes, it's mostly focused on Armored Core. So, anyways, Ham Solo, you're the only one that hasn't swung and missed.
Go on ahead and let me swing and miss now.
From Software was founded in 1987. True or false?
False.
Damn. Ham going perfect today. Correct. Cozy.
I just know
the protagonist
how you like to play with these years. You bullshitting all the time.
Sit your ass down. You don't answer the questions. Settle down. Cozy, the protagonist in 1997's Armored Core is a silent protagonist. True or false? This should be a piece of cake for you.
True.
Cozy? What?
True.
Correct. You need to get that mic sorted out. Cozy's on 2. Kelly Rex on 2. Ham Solo leads the way.
Your mic does suck.
You know what, Cozy?
It didn't. It's. I don't know why it's not working very well. I don't know why. Because it normally it works.
Just enjoying the chat, right? Real quick. Madlax Game says getting folks on technicalities. Dude, there's a reason why I read the questions very slowly. All right? Very slowly. Amun Ra 3K, again, very nice name. Says, yeah, these heavy AC questions, Lamau. Yeah, dude. Kia Santa says, you got to break out the Wikipedia for some of these. Bro, even Wikipedia doesn't have everything that I ask, but give it a go. Next. What? All right, fine. Kelly Rex. Kelly Rex, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Armored Core 6 is the first game in the series since 2005's Armored Core Verdict Day. True or false?
False.
Damn. Okay. Correct. Verdict Day was released in 2013. But,
yeah, that's the one I researched on. I researched that one.
Okay. I did some reading. Ham Solo. Armored Core 6 will be available on PC and current and last gen versions of Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch consoles. True or false?
True.
False. It will not be available on Switch.
Switch. Come on.
Oh, I didn't hear the Switch. God damn it. Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
Cozy heard it. That is all I'm going to say. Cozy heard it.
Yeah, that's why I knew you were that's a bull. Because you were all like,
I did it very slowly. I did it very slowly and very audible. Cozy, there has been no pricing confirmed for Armored Core 6. So we don't yet know if it will cost $60 or $70. True?
True.
Or false?
True.
Damn. Ham, you had your chance to win. All right, so now we're in the final round of questions. And for the first time in a long time, everyone is on 3. So we're either going to have a mass draw or someone's going to win it in the last round of questions. So let's go to the chat real quick. One Way Dragon says, Lock. Dude, it's Loke. Alright? I know you can spell. Had to look this up. He didn't even know these answers. Cozy, stop yelling, you're clipping. Yes, I didn't know
wait,
the answers.
is that why?
And yes, Cozy.
Yes,
Is it
that
because
is
I'm
why.
yelling?
It is.
Wait,
I don't
really?
know why. I don't know. Maybe you know something. Maybe you know something about your mic. I don't know. Jedi Knight says Amon Ra what was an awesome name. Yes, Amon Ra, dude. Like copyright that name. That's a very nice name. Jedi Knight says my business name is Osiris Entertainment for real. Okay. John Wolf, you're gonna ask him for Master Chief's social security. One of these days, I will ask. Sante, yeah, Cozy, you need to, you're just perpetuating the stereotype about loud women. I'm just saying.
You
I
know
am
what?
just saying.
Shut up. That's why you are.
Oh my God, Jedi Knight Peter is simping hard. He says, "No, you botting beautiful." Jesus.
Oh my
Matt likes
God.
game simping as well. Cozy is an expressive speaker. Wow.
Yeah, some people like me.
Wow, Cozy. No, you know what? I'm clipping this one. Expressive speaker. All right, clip. Okay, final round. Cali Rex on 3, Ham Solo 3, Cozy 3. Here we go. Cali Rex. The main missions in single player story missions on Armored Core 6 will be multiplayer enabled except for boss battles that will force one-on-one battles for the host player. True or false?
False.
Correct.
That was such
Kelly
a
Rex.
lob. That was such a lob. What kind of
Dude, I'm
bullshit
Chris
question
Paul.
was that?
Kelly Rex is Blake Griffin. He's Blake Griffin. I'm Chris Paul.
Oh my God, that was
just
some
make peace with it.
bullshit.
What does the
Wow.
chat say? Is the chat again? Like chat still laughing about simping on Cozy. Anyway, Ham Solo. Armored Core Project Phantasma and Master of Arena are only available as physical copies for the PlayStation 2. True or false?
You son of a bitch.
You want me to reread that for you?
Yeah, go on ahead, please.
Armored Core Phantasma, Project Phantasma, and Armored Core Master of Arena are only available as physical copies for the PlayStation 2. True or false?
False.
Correct.
Fuck you.
Oh man.
You trying to get
That
me.
means we're not gonna have an outright winner this week. Anyway, Cozy, just so you don't finish last, Armored Core 5 was the first Armored Core game to allow players to enter missions as a squad instead of solo. True or false?
True?
Correct. Oh my God. What are the odds? Everyone got 4 correct. This is crazy. I'm so disappointed right now. Cali Rex, I was rooting for you, man. I really was.
If it wasn't for that filthy switch, I would have won.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, if you had got the switch right, then you would have gotten a perfect win, actually. Okay. So before I do the last point, Cali Rex. Usually the winner gets like a minute to rant or whatever, but there was no winner today, so we're just gonna ask you to give everyone watching your socials. Where can they find you, and stuff like that.
Like
Plug.
Everyone can find me at my Twitter, Calrex01, and my backup Twitter, Calrex011, and my YouTube channel, Calrex, where I mostly upload videos and stream, and I do my own podcast. Yeah, that's all.
All right.
All right. Quick and
Short and
straight to the
sweet.
point. All right. So last point. Actually, before we get into the last point, Ham, go ahead and plug Behind Them Sticks and stuff, and the Tuesday show as well.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, if you guys missed it yesterday, I had this person named Cells on. She's a female streamer. She also does a lot of like Halo content and whatnot, big time Halo gamer. Had an awesome interview with her last night. If you want to check that out, that episode is up now for your viewing pleasure. And then on Tuesdays, me and Loke have a new show that we've been doing the last couple of weeks called excuse me, got something messed up in my jaw. But anyways, we have a show that's every Thursday or every Tuesday called The Lowdown, where me and Loke talk about the news that is either coming out that day or just prior on Monday, pretty much, and just kind of tying up any kind of news that happened throughout the weekend and whatnot. It's a short show, only about an hour long maximum. Sometimes we'll even cut it down to even shorter, to like 30 minutes or even 20 minutes, depending on how the news is rolling out. So make sure you guys check that out. Hit the like button for this show that you're currently on right now. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and come back through to check out some of our future shows. Just to let you know about one future show that's coming out this coming Thursday, got that man 4GQ TV coming through. That's why I said you will understand who he is in due time, Loke. He's also known as Italian Clowns. Really cool dude, really nice gentleman as well. I met him actually through 108 Dragons TV Lemon. Really cool dude as well that I had on Behind Them Sticks a couple weeks back. But make sure you guys tune in this coming Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central Time for that show with me and 4GQ TV, aka Italian Clowns. So anyways, Loke, go on ahead. Finish off the show for us, brother.
All right, thanks, Sam. Last point. As a content creator and avid gamer myself, this Activision Blizzard merger is literally a big look at us moment for the entire industry. Hardcore gamers like us understand that our industry, and that's what it is, make no mistake, we are all aware that our industry is not only the most immersive, but also the most profitable entertainment industry on earth, except for porn, of course. But the circus that this acquisition has caused has brought the magnitude of our hobby to bear not only on normies, but the CEOs of Fortune 500 companies. This isn't GTA causing an uproar because of dead prostitutes. This isn't Mortal Kombat glorifying grotesque fatalities, or Mass Effect offending soccer moms with softcore bumping of uglies. This is the largest acquisition in human history. Not the biggest acquisition in gaming history, human history. Whether you're a Nintendo, PC, or PlayStation fanboy or fangirl, I'm not sexist. Stop hating on Microsoft for a minute. Take a step back and appreciate what has happened to gaming in less than 50 years after the crash of 1983. We went from burying millions of copies in the desert to hide our failure to dominating the entire entertainment industry. Ladies and gentlemen, look at what you have helped to build. Stop looking at that little brick you personally placed. Appreciate and enjoy the exceptional monument to human creativity you have helped build in its entirety. Thank you for listening.
That's what I'm talking about. Preach, brother.
Thank you.
Look at you.
Thank you.